Max left the dead man in the alley and walked into daylight. He took a hard moment to process what he'd seen. Hidden from view, behind a phalanx of wheelie bins, Fraser Neal's body lay slumped at the side entrance to the flats above the Tennessee Fried Chicken takeaway, his shirt sodden with blood and rain, a fatal stab wound to his chest. Detective Inspector Conway followed Max out. "Bit grim?" "Fucking idiot," said Max. Conway stopped writing. "Excuse me?" "Neal, you want to try showing some respect?" Conway made a circular motion with his hand. "And elaborate while you're doing it." "He never knew when to keep his mouth shut." "Enlighten me?" Conway playing the innocent. It didn't suit him. "He made a habit of airing grievances in public, but you already know that. It's all over his socials and his press file. Better still, talk to anyone on the Marlowe estate." "Is that where he lives?" "And works." Max stepped to the curb. Friday morning rush hour in southeast London. City-bound traffic was at a standstill. "So you're saying he's off his ground?" "I'm not saying anything." "Any thoughts to what would bring him here?" "Maybe he had a train to catch." They were a stone's throw from New Cross Station. Conway wasn't sure if Max was taking the rise. "I assumed he was one of yours." "In what sense?" "A source, an informant. That's what you deal in, isn't it? Your thing? We found a mobile phone in his jacket pocket. Last number in the call log was yours. The only number, in fact." Max turned up his raincoat collar. His thing, as Conway put it, was whatever Assistant Commissioner Kilby decided at any given time. Conway didn't know what he didn't know. Max stood back. Left of the alleyway, mid-refurbishment, stood 489 New Cross Road, a 3-story townhouse encased in scaffolding and plastic sheeting. Right side, 491. 3 flats over the chicken shop, 1 occupied. A cash point so exposed it might as well have had a sign saying, "Take my money, please don't fuck me up." Then red cherry cabs. The next 3 shop fronts were vacant, shuttered and graffitied. The third badly scorched. Someone had set fire to junk mail, shoved it through the grill. If they were lucky, the last to sling the Tennessee's rubbish or one of the red cherry drivers would have seen Neal arrive, or chosen not to. He moved in closer. The Cashpoint street-facing camera was glued over. Best chance of CCTV would be a camera above Red Cherry's doorway. He'd have started there, but the case belonged to Conway. He surveyed the scene one more time, taking in access routes and exits. The alley gate was pinned open by the bins. He turned back to Conway. "Who called it in?" "One of ours, PC Des Atkin, driving off shift shortly after 3 this morning. Saw something he was passing. He doubled back and found Neal as you see him now. He phoned it in and did what he could, which wasn't much. We got down here, set the cordon, made an initial search, found the phone and called your number." A news crew was setting up on the corner of Wilshire Street. Behind them, a solitary light came on upstairs in the Star and Garter. Max remembered it as a sticky carpet boozer, an occasional stop-off when he couldn't handle the thought of going home.